right, we're heading to a special Sunday wedding today. It's about 10 after 2 now, and we're heading to 5Eleven Palafox, and I've done plenty of weddings there before, and the reason they call the venue 5Eleven Palafox is because that's the address for it, but it actually used to be called Trader John's Bar, and I'm not going to go into that whole story, but actually you can look that up and Google that, Trader John's. He was a famous bartender here in town that was a big Blue Angels fan. That was officially called the Blue Angels Bar. And then once he passed away, the facility was sold, and now it's a reception facility. So anyway, I talk about the history of that in other gig logs, so I won't go into all that right now. But let's talk about the wedding that we're going to be doing today. The ceremony is going to be out back like it's been before, and we're going to be set up pretty much in the same spot. And it's just going to be a very fun wedding tonight. This is a very laid-back bride and groom. I can already tell this is going to be a great night. So I'm looking forward to working with them and working with all their friends and family and all that good stuff. So yeah, I think it's going to be a positive evening this evening. Now, you'll notice there's nobody here at my pastor's seat. My partner in crime, Meg, isn't with me today. So anyway, she'll be in the next gig log, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, we're here to set up. I'm in the middle of the dance floor right now. Like I said, we've been here before, so this venue is going to look very familiar to you. We're at 5Eleven Palafox. There's my setup. Set up in the usual spot that we normally set up in. And just look around the room. Now, they got all the chairs out back because of the ceremony. And I'll show you where the ceremony is going to be. It's going to be like just about all the other weddings we've done before. See, they got all the chairs set up. The ceremony is going to be held right out there. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swivel this one speaker. We're going to open this door, and that's going to work out fine just for the ceremony. I've done that a bunch of times here, and that's a good thing about being able to work down here is that the setup location can allow me to provide services for the ceremony as well, and you don't really even have to crank the speakers up that much to do that either.
We are millennials after all.
Okay, we're just now getting dinner started, and got a few things we're going to be doing a little bit later on, so yeah, we're having a great time. Everything's going great so far. It's starting to get dark, and had an amazing thing happen just a little while ago. I was standing outside talking to the bride and groom, and the Blue Angels, if you're familiar with the Blue Angels, they're based here in Pensacola. They did a flyover right over the facility here. I wish I'd had my camera. I wish I could have gotten that, but they flew in right over formation, right over the facility. That was so awesome. reception closing time. Normally we end it by Goodbye by Night Ranger, but the Bride-Groom specifically requested this song. So we're going to do a wrap here for a little while once we get set actually broken down. It's been a great night. It really has. All right, it's over. I'm on my way home now. It's about 10:35, and earlier when I got down here, I didn't mention this, but they had some kind of race going on here in downtown Pensacola. I think it was a bike race or something, and it was kind of hard to get to the venue. I had to come in the back way. But anyway, this is Palafox Street that you're looking at right now in downtown Pensacola. It's like the main street, and any parades or anything that we have usually comes right down through here. And actually, I've done a few gig logs from here. I think that I've filmed the Christmas lights when I've done events at 5Eleven Palafox, and you may remember that when I came up here and showed you all the Christmas lights. So anyway, look over there down up lighting, isn't that neat? So let's talk about the gig a little bit. It went great tonight. Got a very nice thank you from the bride and groom, and you know what, they were just a real fun party group. I mean, that's what we always like to have. You know, we always like to have people out there dancing and having a good time. That's what it's all about. And you know what, for a Sunday crowd, there were a lot of people there, and they all stayed till the end. So you know what, that's always great, and that's always what we like to hear. So again, I enjoyed working with this bride and groom. They were wonderful, and we've been playing this thing since about February, I guess. Maybe February, March, something like that. I can't remember the exact date that we booked, but anyway, just a wonderful couple, wonderful friends and family. And I also got to see another bride and groom that I had done their wedding about I guess it's about 4 or 5 months ago, I guess, and it was nice seeing them again too. So anyway, that's where we're going to leave this. Until next time, practice and enjoy.